This is a tutorial for using Anchor on your iPad or iPhone to create a podcast. First, we're going to tap Anchor. When you first start the program, you will be asked to create a profile. After you've created your profile, you can log in and begin recording your podcast. So to begin, I'm going to tap the plus sign. And you see there are several different options for content that can be added to your podcast. To begin, I want an introduction. So I'm going to select one of the interludes. This one will work, so I'll select it by tapping the plus sign. I'm going to add this to my station. Now I'm going to go back and I'm ready to record my audio portion. Tap and record button. You'll notice that you have a timer. You have 5 minutes of recording for each individual segment. When you're done recording your conversation, simply release your finger. You can preview it, undo it, or say done. And I'll add a caption that this is the introduction to my podcast. And add to station. Between segments, I might want to add music so that my listeners know that this is we're going into a different part of the conversation. So I'm going to tap the plus sign to add that to my station. And I go back and I begin to record the second portion of my podcast. When I'm all done, I tap done. This is the main content of my podcast, so I'm going to add this to this station. That is already published, so now I want to create an actual episode with all of these different pieces. If I were to not do anything else from here, these individual pieces would stay on our station for 24 hours, but I want them to stay permanently. So I'm going to tap add an episode, and this has all of the content that I want. So I'm going to tap next. Here is a short descriptive name of the episode. So this is an example. And it will show all of the different names of the segments as their listeners are listening. And here I have the option to preview. And notice it is playing a song. And now is the introduction and my transition to my content. When I'm ready, I can publish the episode. Tap done. And now when I go to episodes, this particular podcast shows up with a list of other podcasts. Now tap the share arrow to share your podcast by selecting the social media platform that best fits your needs. You've now used Anchor to create your first podcast episode.